of today's broadcast. Sometimes things go perfectly and sometimes you get the odd problem. So we have the odd problem today, and I'm just checking that we're actually going live. Okay, and go here. Okay, so we're in the somebody's watching live. That's good. If you're watching me live, say hello. They know who you are. This is take two. Take one didn't go anywhere. I was talking to myself. And let's go to new stream. Go to real-time stream. Okay, I'm talking through you through something you can't see. And in a second, hopefully, we'll be over. And it just said I'm live. That's good. Okay, so everybody agrees that I'm live, so let's go live. I'm back. Okay, and say hello to, good morning to, and good morning, Ed. Always good to see you. Thank you for joining me today. This is, I've done this once already, but I'm going to go for it. Welcome to the show. This is live video sales training with Stephen, and currently we're talking about marketing and selling on Amazon Live, Facebook and YouTube. So, hello on LinkedIn. Okay, if you're watching on LinkedIn, please do say hello. I can't see your comments live, but I'll get to all the comments after this broadcast. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Again, in this case, I will see your comments. If you comment on YouTube, I'll bring your comment on the screen, just as I did with Ed's. Ed's watching on Facebook. And we know this to be true because of the way everything is being displayed. And over to Ed again. And Chris. Good morning, Chris. Nice to see you. Chris and I are live. This is going to be a special day. Chris and I are live at 12 p.m. Eastern today, 5 p.m. in the UK, with the live stream team. And Chris is going to go live on our webpage. That's the theory. Okay, we're going to put that into practice, and Chris will go live on a website, a web page, for the first time, broadcasting live without having a website on a web page. And I know Chris has done design and everything. All we need to do is hook things up, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so I'm going to take myself off full screen. Let's look what's behind me. Okay, on the top right-hand corner, is me. Down below me is live video sales training. I can take that off now because you know what this is all about. I've got my second camera, which is my Osbot Tiny to my right-hand side. And if I do something like, if I switch the light on, just let's go here. I'm going to switch the light on. Then you'll be able to see it a bit better. Okay, and up above me, I just said I'm live. Weird. Okay, we are live. So let's just hopefully, if I stop that screen share. Okay, so I'm going to stop the screen share. I want to do this because one of the things I'm talking about today is actually going live on your website. And if I share the Chrome tab, which is that one, then hopefully if we come back here and bring it up on screen, okay, show on screen, it's not there. Okay, but it's live there. Okay, I think this morning it's fair to say we have one or two connection problems, which is not good. Okay, so that was plan A. Plan A was to talk about broadcasting live to your website, but I can't because the website is not working. One of those rare occasions when it's not going perfectly. Okay, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we're by 5 o'clock or tonight, we're actually working live. Okay. Now, this show has been broadcast at 11:30 in the UK, 6:30 Eastern for quite some time now, but I'm going to make a change in May. I'm going to change this broadcast so it actually goes out at 2 p.m. in the UK which is better on the East Coast because that's 9 a.m. and it'll be 3 p.m. in Belgium. Okay, now the reason for doing this is, well, if I stop sharing screen and I share another screen, I can explain to you why I am making this change. Because I am, if I go here and I go here, I'm very fortunate in that I am part of a group who are beta testing some software. And that software I'm going to bring up on screen now. Okay, there's the software. And you can see me and you can see all my broadcasts on Amazon Live. And if I go off full screen, you can see me picture. I'm going to switch that off. And I'm now picture in picture. I'm going to shrink myself. But the reason that I'm actually changing the times of the broadcasts, yeah, is quite simple. If you look at the graphs for each show, as the live audience rises and falls, then you get peaks and troughs in the graph. And this is my live audience on Amazon Live. And this is the number of people watching throughout the 2-hour broadcast. Okay. And it says, I'll just go over there so I can actually read it to you. I don't need that because that's not working. I'm going to go over here. That when I broadcast back on the 8th of April, the highest number of people watching live at one time was 21, and the average number of viewers was 10. Okay, now, so this is invaluable information from a marketing point of view, because not only can I see the number of people watching me at any time, I can also see, and hopefully this will work, I can also see what I was marketing at the time. Okay, so underneath that, you've got the home gimbal, you've got the camera, you've got the Pearl microphone, you've got the OBSpot, and those were the most popular products during the broadcast. And this information is so valuable because you can see when people join and you can see when people disappear. Now, if you're talking about something people are not interested in during a live selling broadcast, then they'll just walk away and go to the next broadcast. Now, I did a broadcast yesterday. I got normal time of 2 o'clock, and I went live at 2, and then I was going for about an hour and 35 minutes, and I played a video. And after I played the video, I forgot to unmute myself, which is one of the things I'm famous for, is playing a video and not unmuting myself afterwards. And of course, Amazon said, I'm afraid you've got a problem. We're going to stop the broadcast. And they did. And the broadcast stopped. And you have a choice then. So you're an hour and 35 minutes into a broadcast. Amazon have stopped the broadcast because of technical problems at my end. And the question is, what do you actually do then? There are two things. I was in mid-flow. I was talking about the Pearl microphone from Pardewise, and I thought, I'm going to get back on this horse. I'm going to carry on with a new broadcast. So I went to my iPad. I set up a new broadcast to go live at 11 a.m. Eastern, and I went live for 45 minutes, and I talked about the Pearl microphone, the OBSpot Tiny, and the Logitech Litra Lite. And something amazing happened, which I'm going to show you now. So quite by accident, I went live for a second time yesterday. And when I went live for a second time, instead of the peaks and troughs, look at this graph. I wish I can bring it. Okay, there is the graph of yesterday's broadcast, the second broadcast, the one that went out at 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the UK. You don't have any peaks and troughs. All you can see is a steady rise in the number of people watching throughout the broadcast. This again is invaluable information from Howard and the team over at Logie, because I can see from that when I went live at 11 o'clock, I've got people who've never seen me before, because I'm normally live at 9 o'clock Eastern. Yeah. These people have not seen me before. They don't know what I'm talking about. So I've got your comment, Chris. I'll be with you in a minute. They have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm new. It's a new audience, and the new audience have benefited from the fact I've been on Amazon Live for 6 months, and I have got together a series of stories which I can tell about everything. And as I was talking about things I normally talk about, the audience just grew and grew and grew. And I was just amazed by it. But I'd already done an hour and 35 minutes. So by the time I got to 45 minutes in his second broadcast with 32 people watching me live, yeah, and 2,500 views in 40 minutes, I was in a situation where if you broadcast live for that long, then you're going to sort of run out of steam. And I ran out of steam after broadcasting live for 3.5 hours, 2.5 hours. Right. Okay. So let's take a comment from Chris. And Chris is saying, I hope I can because of a paid webinar from school from. Oh, right. Okay. All right. Okay, Chris, I understand. Chris is saying, I hope I can. I've got a paid webinar for school from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Belgium time. It's an online lesson from Tom Bennett, UK. I hope I can come in later today. Okay, Chris. Okay. We'll look forward to seeing you. I think we've got a conflict in times, so let's just put it back, the live thing, till next week, because the thing we don't want to do is to actually do it in a rush. Okay, so there I am. I've gone live by accident or by force of circumstances. I've actually gone live. Yeah, it's a great new audience indeed. That's the key. It's the nail on the head, Chris. This is a totally new audience, yeah, who've not seen the products before, who've not seen me before, and more people are tuning in throughout the course of the broadcast. Okay, now I've got to say I have had 32 people watching at the same time before, but not in a graph like that. That is an amazing graph, because the number of people watching live is just going up and up and up. As I say, more people watch. And the thing is, when broadcasting live, if you've got nobody watching you, then it's difficult to attract people. If you've got 10 people watching you live on Facebook at the moment, then people come and watch. If you've got more people than that watching on Amazon Live, then an audience attracts an audience, if you follow. In other words, the more people who watch you, the more people will watch you. When we go to amazon.com/live and we look down the broadcasts that are live at the moment, we can see the number of people watching live each broadcast. Now, there are some amazing broadcasters with a couple of hundred people watching live, and then there's the rest of us. But once you get to the 30 mark, then you've reached another level. So I know from that short 45-minute second broadcast that there's a new audience ready for my broadcasts. So I'm making changes which affect quite a few things. This broadcast will now go out at, as I said, at 2 p.m. Okay. Then I got a short break, and then I'll be going live on Amazon Live 2 hours later than normal. Yeah, I'm going to be going live 4 p.m. my time, 11 a.m. Eastern. I'll be live for 2 hours, reaching a new audience, and we'll see how it goes. Now, I do know that yesterday's broadcast, 401 people clicked the carousel, which is an amazing number of carousel clicks, and that will turn into income in the coming days. because it's all based on when people take delivery of the goods, not when the order is placed. So I'm changing, okay, and there are many reasons for doing this, but the primary motivation is the fact that I, by accident, have discovered a new audience on Amazon Live at 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the UK. So I'm moving this broadcast and I'm moving my Amazon broadcast so that I can talk to this new audience. Yeah, and the thing is, we have to be flexible, and because of the software, Logi software, which I can use to analyze each Amazon Live broadcast, I know when my audience is good. If we go back, I'll just go back for a second because I want to impress this point. If I go here and I close that, you can see the contrast is stark. Every other broadcast has got good numbers and good returns, but this last broadcast stands out, and it stands out because of this curve, yeah, which is going up and up and up. Okay, and at that point 27 people were watching. If I go again, when I ended the broadcast, and if I had the stamina I would have carried on, then 32 people were actually watching the live broadcast at the same time. Now we have not had those type of numbers on Facebook. Well, I don't think we'll ever see those type of numbers on Facebook again. There has been a situation where video is still the most popular way of reaching an audience on Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn. Live video is the best way of reaching an audience. But the largest audience at the moment is on amazon.com/live. And that's where the action is taking place. And just a reminder that if we broadcast on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, we don't get paid. Broadcast on Amazon Live, then we get paid for every broadcast. How much we get paid is determined by the number of people who watch us live and how much they buy in the next 24 hours, having clicked the link in the carousel. But with over 400 people clicking the link in the carousel, the chances are that some of them will actually go on to buy. Yeah. So that's by way of explaining why this show from next Tuesday, we've got a bank holiday in the UK next Monday. So I'll be out and about, okay, with Angelica. But on the Tuesday, this broadcast will go live in the live video sales group at 2 p.m. It will also be on YouTube. Thank you for watching on YouTube, and also be on LinkedIn. But the main takeaway from this is look at the stats and look where your audience is. And it was just an accident. It was a sheer accident that I saw this graph of the viewers of my second show on Amazon Live yesterday. And this is basically saying to me, you need to be broadcasting 2 hours later. Now, of course, there is a benefit in doing this broadcast at 2 o'clock and the Amazon Live broadcast at 4 o'clock. I've got my mornings off. Okay, so that's something else achieved. I won't be broadcasting in the morning. Apart from Blubbing for Britain on Thursdays, I will be broadcasting in the afternoon, early evening. So that's a major change, and frees up 4 mornings a week, really. And the fifth one, the Blubbing for Britain, is a chat which I look forward to. So that basically is the lesson for today. Now I'm hoping against hope that I can actually screen share. I think I can. Just a minute. Let's just refresh this page. Okay, because I did have 2 topics for today, but it would appear that something is not working or is not right. So I'm going to have to go. Now, what I'm bringing back this year, from next week, is I'm going to bring back my green screen. I've missed it, okay, but I've worked out the technology now. I've got it sorted, and I'll be using my XSplit VCam in my live broadcasts. And this broadcast here is a test to make sure that this all works, and then I can go live on Amazon Live this afternoon with the green screen, and everything will work. Because the thing about a green screen, the wonderful thing about a green screen, is that you can quickly change your background. Yeah. So I've done this background specifically for Amazon Live. All my backgrounds are actually created on Canva, and this is the one that shows Be Live. And I think I've got the lighting right now. When I was testing earlier today, my hair was blowing in the breeze. It's not now. But I love background removal software, and I'm so looking forward to using this background removal software. That's not bad. I'll quite like that one. Yeah, so that's the background removal software. So let's go through now. Tomorrow I will be talking about, okay, my Be Live selling and marketing system, which you're watching now. Okay, I'm broadcasting from my Be Live studio, and I'll just go back to the picture I had a moment ago because I'm talking about Be Live. So I need to bring up that one. Okay, Be Live. Be Live is now 8 people on screen. Share PDFs, YouTube player, on-screen agenda, share images. Everything you need, everything I need to actually go live on Amazon Live is in my Be Live studio. And over to Chris. And Chris is saying, let's take that off, put Chris on. We can use a green screen Logitech Litra Lite, and even without a physical one. Yeah, that's a good point, Chris. Basically, I know you got the light. Jim Ziegler got the light too. And I don't know whether I've got it here or not. Just a minute. Just a minute. I might be able to play this for you. Oh, I'm in the wrong studio. Okay. Jim Ziegler bought the light as well. And he's like you, he's experimented. But we can use the green screen software, Logitech Litra Lite, and even without a physical green screen. Brilliant. Okay, another step forward. Okay, and I am actually using Logitech Litra Lite at the moment. And let's just see if I take that off screen, what happens if I switch the light off. Okay, I go dark. Okay, but if I've got the light on, yeah, then I've got 10 fingers. Okay, I can move my hands about, and it's very good. Now, of course, I do have the green screen, but I'm biased towards using a green screen. Back to one of my favorite backgrounds, which works very well. The darker a background, the better it works on a green screen. Yeah, it's true. I mean, the darker the background that you have, the better it works. Simple. You can see that straight away. Yeah. So I'm going to be using the green screen and the XSplit VCam software in my broadcast now. Okay, so XSplit VCam background removal is one of the items I'm going to be affiliate marketing, as is Canva, okay, for graphics creation. And then one you may not have, well, then in video, which is for short business video creation. Then OneStream, who are hosting my broadcast today, and for whom I'm doing broadcasts. And one you may not have heard of, TimeBolt. When I do an explainer video, I put it through TimeBolt to get rid of when I hesitate or anything, and it just squishes the video. It gives a better quality video. And of course, my affiliate marketing system does include Be Live. So what I'm doing is I'm setting up the Be Live selling system with those 6 products in, so I can go live. Now, let's just do an acid test at the moment. If I go here and I go here, okay, then what I should be able to do, if I switch, this is a final test. if I switch to here, okay, and then bring this up on screen, take myself off full screen, okay, and let's hide that, finish with that, okay, and that should theoretically, if I go side by side, okay, it should show live on my website. I think I've missed something, Chris. Just a minute. I've forgotten. It's a long time since I've done this. Let's try again, shall we? So I'm gonna remove that. Okay, it's been one of those mornings today, but we've got through it. I'm going to go live selling again. I'm going to pick that item, and I'm going to bring that on screen. And it's actually worked now. After all that, if you're watching on, okay, don't want that one. So I'm going to hide that. Okay. Let's hide that. Come back to me. Take Be Live off the screen. I'm going to sort myself out somehow and show this on screen. Hide that. And eventually we get there. So as you can see, it's posted a link to, if I share that on screen, it's posted a link to my website. So I am live on that website, which is via OneStream. And if you're watching on YouTube, I am live on that same website. And there we have it. So broadcasting live on your website. We got there in the end. I can't show you the live because something appears to have happened. Oh, it is working there. It's just not working there. Let's just try final time. Okay. The thing I love about live video is, as everybody knows, live video is so unpredictable. It's not true. And just when you think you've actually mastered it, something happens, something goes awry. Yeah. But hopefully in a second, I will be able to do a grand finale. I'm going to stop, remove that. And if I go here, just a minute. And if I switch it off, just a minute, I'm actually doing something. I want to close that. Okay. Sorry about that. That was live R&D. Okay, so hopefully this time everything's sorted. Okay, thank you for joining me live today. This has been fun. Like most things in live video, occasionally things go awry. Hopefully there's not been too much of that, but I'm going to take my leave of you now. Go for a short walk. I'll be live again at 2 p.m. in the UK, 9 a.m. Eastern. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all again soon. This has been Stephen, live from Wiltshire in England. Goodbye for now.